Set pieces used to feel like a break from the real game, but now they can decide entire seasons. Top teams are treating corners, free kicks, and throw-ins like carefully designed attacking systems. So why are set pieces becoming such a bigger part of modern football? The first reason is simple. Open play defenses have become much better organized. Teams press more intelligently, protect central spaces better, and recover shape faster than before. That makes creating high-quality chances from open play much harder against disciplined opponents. Set pieces temporarily remove many of those defensive advantages from the game. The ball stops, every player has a starting position, and the attacking team can prepare everything. That creates something coaches love, a situation they can rehearse repeatedly. Open play is chaotic, but a corner can begin almost exactly as planned. The attacking team can choose the runners, blockers, targets, and delivery zone in advance. That makes set pieces closer to designed plays than spontaneous football, and once clubs realized that, specialist coaching became much more valuable. Instead of practicing 10 random corners, teams can build specific routines for specific opponents. They study who marks zonally, who follows runners, and which defenders attack the first ball. Then they design movements that force those defenders into difficult choices. One player may drag a marker away from the main target. Another may block the path of the opponent's strongest aerial defender. A third arrives into the space that those movements just created. Nothing about that movement is accidental when the routine is properly designed. Data has also changed how clubs think about these situations. Teams can now measure which deliveries, zones, and movements create the best chances. That makes dead ball training more precise, instead of relying mostly on intuition. Small improvements matter because set pieces happen in almost every match. A team may only improve its corner threat slightly, but that advantage repeats all season. Over 38 league matches, a few extra goals can change several results. Those points can decide European qualification, titles, or even relegation. That makes a specialist routine extremely valuable compared with its training cost. Set pieces also matter more when matches become tighter and more controlled. Against two well-organized teams, clear open play chances may be extremely rare. Then one free kick can become the best opportunity of the entire game. That changes how teams value players who can deliver the ball accurately. A great set-piece taker does more than create one beautiful highlight. He repeatedly puts defenders into dangerous situations where tiny mistakes become expensive. Aerial players also become much more valuable for exactly the same reason. A defender who wins headers can contribute goals without changing his normal position. That gives clubs another source of goals without adding another attacking player. Throw-ins are becoming more important for similar reasons, especially near the final third. A throw-in can create territory, second balls, and chaos without risking a normal build-up. Some teams use long throws almost like corners because the defensive problems are similar. Others use short routines to create overloads and escape pressing traps. Again, the advantage comes from rehearsal and knowing where everyone should move. The defensive set pieces have become more sophisticated at the same time. Teams now mix zonal marking, man marking, blockers, and specific assignments for second balls. That creates another tactical battle before the ball is even delivered. The delivery itself may last 2 seconds, but the preparation can involve hours of analysis. This is why set-piece coaches are increasingly treated like genuine tactical specialists. They are solving repeatable situations where small details can produce measurable advantages. There is also a psychological reason set pieces feel especially important in big matches. Players become more cautious when one mistake can eliminate an entire season. That can reduce open play risk and make dead ball chances relatively more valuable. One well-practiced corner can bypass 90 minutes of cautious football immediately. That is especially useful for underdogs facing teams with much better individual players. They may struggle to create through possession, but a set piece can equalize the contest. For a few seconds, the difference in overall team quality matters much less. What matters more is timing, delivery, movement, and who wins one specific duel. That makes set pieces one of football's most efficient equalizers. But elite teams benefit too because they create more territory and therefore more set pieces. More possession near the box usually means more corners, free kicks, and attacking throw-ins. So the strongest teams can combine open play dominance with rehearsed dead ball advantages. That makes them harder to defend, because stopping one attacking method is no longer enough. A team can survive 40 minutes of pressure and still lose from one rehearsed corner. That is why modern clubs no longer treat set pieces as football's optional extra. They are another phase of the game that can be coached, measured, and optimized. And when margins between good teams become smaller, those repeatable advantages become even more valuable. Set pieces are becoming important because modern football leaves fewer easy goals available elsewhere. When open play becomes harder to control, the situations you can control become worth much more.